YouTube, what the crap's going on? HeirofCarthage coming to you on the Kholek Sun Eater campaign where yeah, you're like, Air, this isn't where you left off. Well, I recorded an episode. I had a few things that didn't go great. I made a misclick, and I decided to go ahead and play it, and I moved an army somewhere I didn't really intend to, and it got me in trouble. Like, I ran into too much trouble with Sigvald and all of his shaggoths, and I ended up having to fight off like 5 different stupid clan Angren stacks and Tyleans and all kinds of other stuff. And after a whole bunch of attrition, they finally got me. Sigvald got injured. I just about lost this death sorcerer, but a few of these folks escaped, and I'm kind of fleeing right now, trying to get back to a point where I can replenish. And then the other Dawi are attempting to do the same thing to Kholek and his Shaggoth army. I was headed towards Karak here, and I do believe I'm going to go ahead and wreck Karak because I don't think the other dwarves are close enough to really catch up with me. So let's go ahead and wreck these guys. I hate how it makes like your heroes take so much damage sometimes. It's almost like they assume that that metal sorcerer was going to be in melee a whole bunch. I may kind of wait and see if the Dawi get closer, and if they get closer, try and lightning strike them in order to keep Kholek in good shape. Let's see, we definitely want a Chaos Steed. Alright. Let's go ahead and end the turn. Picked up some really solid loot off Karak there. Okay, the dwarfs went out that other way, so I'm gonna probably back up and replenish just a bit. Alright, come here, Kholek. I can't move within range of this city, actually. I can go back to... Still not sure if the dwarves could reach me all in one go. Let's go in here and... Yeah, because even their underground movement can't really drop them in on me. They might be able to reach me, but I think we'll be alright, one way or the other. Yeah, we're being followed over here by a whole bunch of folks. We're going to have to just flee away. This is where it gets tricky, though. The AI gets absurd movement range sometimes. Let's just kind of pull back along these lines. That should leave me out of the range of these Varg. Now, take notice here. They're on a forced march. I'm outside their range. If these guys catch me, I know the AI is playing bullcrap here. So, if they catch me, I'm going to be pretty irritated. I'm going to go ahead and take this turn to build this structure that gives me less upkeep and lets me train dragon ogres, because I would like to be able to train shaggoths in that army. Actually, I mean, I probably should have done the pillar skulls, but we might bring Sigvald back into that army. Yeah, that actually gives me a good opportunity, I think, to lightning strike those dwarf armies. Let's see whether or not the move points, they do look favorable. So yeah, we can lightning strike these dwarves. So if we attack them all at once, our chances are looking somewhat grim. But if I switch over to a lightning strike, our chances are suddenly much improved. So I'm going to actually go ahead and fight through some of these. There are quite a few dwarf heroes in this stack, but really we just need to focus on getting rid of their skirmishers first and trying to keep that gyro bomber at bay. I think it's a gyro bomber, yeah. Use maybe some of the standard dragon ogres, Kholek here. At least army formations are easy whenever this is your army. I am gonna blob group. It's almost like I think the dragon ogres do better when they're in big blobs, like they dish a whole lot more splash damage across everything. Probably gonna go straight for their lord. try and take him out. Let's do a quick YOLO charge into the cannon. I'll single out a few shaggoths to hit the Skulder Guard and a few to hit these guys here. Okay, let's get over here, take this guy out. Drop a Helm of Discord. Okay, group 1, go ahead and just plow on through. The cannon should be mostly finished. I'm gonna pop a, Alright. Shaggoths are indeed laying. Oh, the Rangers with great weapons. Yeah, might want to do something about that. Those guys could nuke us pretty bad. Get out here and get the Skulder Guard. We're not going to be able to catch the Gyro Bomber, but if I can keep it flying, it won't be able to do any damage. Okay. Yep. Shaggoths happen, folks. Shaggoths happen. Definitely not the kind of fight that Adawe wants to participate in. Get these guys off the map. Same thing, get them all the way off the map. Still got a little ways to the white line, so we'll keep working on those guys. Alright, Dwarf Lord's dead. That's going to be the end of that. There's probably a couple of Slayers left right in the middle of this fight, so... Alright, so the Lightning Strike did exactly what I wanted it to. We're going to try another Lightning Strike. And we're going to see if we can use the Lightning Strikes to weaken these Dwarf forces considerably. How did our sorcerer get the crap kicked out of him so bad? He needs a healing potion. Let's see if I have any. Let's see. Enchanted item. Sure don't. Crap. That would have been nice. Damage resistance. Which is pretty cool, but constant hex, minus 20% damage resistance. Whatever, we'll throw it on there for now. Alright, let's do another Lightning Strike. There we go. So just keep weakening up these Dawi army. They thought they would be able to combine on me, but this is where Lightning Strike comes in handy, because fighting them combined could have been problematic, potentially. But yeah, fighting them this way, I don't think so. Alright, I'm going to fast forward so we can get up here a little bit quicker. They got a bolt thrower we're going to have to bring down. Oops. Rangers with great weapons. I'm going to make sure a couple of them get focused. Alright, most of the Dawi are already fleeing. Okay. Alright. this is going to be a pretty short-lived experience here for the dwarves. Over here and kill these last few slayers. I think that's all that's left. The dwarf lord was almost dead there. Go ahead and finish him. See if we can lightning strike these two Dawe. That'd be hilarious. Come on, hit him, hit him, hit him. Ah, come on. So we can go get a little revenge on these guys just for fun. Here. Let's see if they can outrun that. Ha! Chumps. You only thought you were fleeing the battlefield. That's right. That's how it's done. Need to go offline here. There we go. So my shadow sorcerer does not let people go easily, I guess. Couldn't help myself there, folks. I just couldn't help it. Just take the favor. And at this point, that one's been savaged, that one's been savaged. This is the only stunty army that hasn't been savaged. They could combine back together to attack me, but they're significantly weakened. I could go lightning strike these guys, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I wouldn't have enough points to get into a camp, which may not be the end of the world. I'm gonna go ahead and camp and see if we can recover a little bit of hit points and just kind of go from there. Archaon got his building finished. Oh, my Clan Angren. Clan Angren has been a huge thorn in my side on recent turns. They are just like kind of chasing me relentlessly.
Onward to destruction.
Now my problem here is if I'm going to build that, I need 3 surplus points. I don't have time to get 3 surplus points. The only thing I can train are dragon ogres, and it's a heck of a lot better than nothing. So I'm going to get some dragon ogres in and just keep trying to heal some of the characters I do have and try and keep myself well out ahead of Clan Angren. Yeah, good. The Dawe are going to flee. And look at that. They've already... This is the crazy thing with the Dawe is, like, even though I've beat them and beat them and beat them, they just immediately rebuild all their strength. So, like, Karak here was utterly defeated moments ago, and they've already regained all their strength. So, I'm going to actually do a save here just in case they screw me over and kill my sorcerer. Which they did. I knew they'd pull that crap. Whatever. I'm gonna load and get my sorcerer back, so I'm not willing to give up a level 30 sorcerer. So let's load my quick save real quick. I might just take him out of the stack and then auto-resolve that. Or I don't know, I may just have to fight it. Let me see what the terrain looks like. It's gonna be an annoying fight though because of all those gyrocopters, honestly. Let's see what the terrain is. It's not a walled settlement. I think I'm just gonna have to fight it. Kinda hate wasting all these time on these little battles, but I'm not gonna let my metal sorcerer die, and if I had auto-resolve it, they're probably just gonna cause a lot of extra damage to my shaggoths that they wouldn't actually get during the fight. Okay, let's go.
Going. On I will rise. Moving.
Okay. Let's get this guy up here. Get the Helm of Discord laid down. This is not good right over here. Alright, I'm gonna stop the Trollhammer torpedoes from firing just for a moment. Otherwise, it is Shaggoth Central over here. And pretty much all the Dwarf infantry is being hacked to bits. No huge surprise. Miasma there. Want to weaken the Dwarf Lord significantly. Okay. Dwarf Lord is considerably weak right now, so let's put some hits on him. It's probably just going to get knocked around and no damage, even though I've got 2 different debuff spells on him. Tends to happen. It's like when too many Shaggoths get work in the case, they become less effective. Holy mackerel, my Shadow Sorcerer is getting pooped on by gyrocopters right now. Get away, buddy. Can't afford you to be dead. Dive down over here where we can protect you. Alright, they're still attacking my Shadow Sorcerer, but now all these gyrocopters are in the middle of a horde of Shaggoths and can be quickly dealt with. Alright, so save my Shadow Sorcerer there. Just a few Slayers left as per usual. Wow, you can get so much magic done with the Power Stone. I love it. Arcane Conduit, Power Stone, and a few other things. You can use so much magic. How long are these Slayers gonna last? Seriously. Alright. I think we're about to bust the Dwarf Lord. Yeah, he's gone. There we go. Good. They would have died anyway because it was a siege battle, so to speak, because they were in a city. So another stunty stomping. These guys are able to train armies very, very quickly if they had trained up that many troops that fast. We're gonna raise it this time. The only downside about raising is that I can't move. I need one more turn to finish the Dragon Ogres there, which will be worth it because we need the extra bodies in the army, basically. We have got to weaken Clan Angrund and the Dwarves further because these guys are just offering too much support right now. And even having decimated quite a lot of Dwarf territory, they are still operating very, very firmly right now. Okay, the Dwarves are kind of moving towards Archaon's army. Yep. Yep, they're trying to get close to me with just one stack here. As far as they move, though, they have one good stack, and it's good enough that I should be very afraid. If I can't retreat far enough, we're in some pretty serious trouble, and I didn't get my dragon ogres because of having to retreat. So that's pretty infuriating. I'm going to send Kholek that way as best I can. So I'm thinking maybe...
Not likely.
So if I look at the movement range there, that's as far as that guy can move to attack,
I am a rude
which is right there. Now, unless these guys have significantly more range in a standard march,
Do you take me for a waswick?
this guy in a standard march might be able to reach. It just is going to depend. So like if I go clean down to here and try and hit an encampment, technically these guys can reach me on the force march.
You what?
I'm outside of their range and they're the closest one. So like I said, unless these guys are operating on something that gives them extra march range, should be good. I'm kind of thinking I don't really have time to mess with these two Tylean armies.
Absolutely not.
It's just more trash spam. I'm gonna kind of move this way and hit an encampment, and I'm gonna try and meet up with this other army if I can, because we're just constantly being chased by these other stacks at this point. The enemy's just blobbing up all their armies to try and, yeah, look at these guys. Well, hang on, I thought they had the movement range because it's kind of the way it was playing here. Every turn that they can't catch me and I can camp, that just means that I'm regathering strength and actually having the potential to turn around and fight at some point. There's a lot of area around me, though, that if I flee there, I'm going to take attrition. But Kholek has lightning strike. Yeah, you can see they're trying to pin me in here, and that's fine. Kholek will be able to heal as I kind of move through this mountain pass, and I'll be able to use lightning strike to get at these guys one at a time.
So be it.
So lightning strike becomes very, very valuable.
This serves the dark power.
Yeah, we're going to be able to regain quite a lot of health. We are slowly, albeit not real surely, regaining the health here. They're in a standard march. They can come up to this point. These guys would have to... I think they have to cross a river right there, so they are hemmed in. Let's move up to this point. And camp. Alright. I have no idea. These guys, yeah. It's not really a good idea for me to start trying to train shaggoths, because I won't have enough time to get them trained. We got 2 surplus points, and we'll have 3, which means that I can build the lightning grounds. I do want to do some cavalry spam with Archaean, and we will eventually, but right now I'm having to try and... Yeah, we're going to deny the opportunity to intercept here. They're moving underground. We don't have to fight that battle. It'd be rather foolish for us to do so.
Onward to destruction.
So the dwarves will be able to kind of catch up with me a little bit here. And it looks like the Tyleans kind of split up, but honestly, I need Kholek's help over here.
Yes.
And the sooner he can get here, the better.
What?
Let's actually go to Force March just for one turn to kind of make up some ground. And we'll worry about encampments. So I want to be able to get Kholek over here to put some pressure on these pursuing dwarf stacks. The dwarf stacks are beyond irritating at this point. We need to go ransack more of their cities in order to start taking away some of their ability to sustain this. Yeah, so at this point they've ceased pursuing Archaon, at least momentarily. So we're going to fall back a little further up the mountain here. And I may go ahead to lay in and train here. Upgrade my horde encampment. Really? Have to be level 5 horde encampment? Crap. That's irritating. Alright.
Are you a god?
Irritating, but there's little I can do about it.
Yes, good.
Alright, let's just kind of see what happens. I don't think these... Yeah, I mean, these guys...
I will not shame my
Let's do this. Let's back up just a bit here, and what that'll do is it'll just make absolutely certain the dwarves can't reach me in any type of attack stance. And again, as they move forward, we'll lightning strike them. And that's kind of a funny, like, way of saying, look at this, man. I beat down all these dwarf stacks, and just like 2 turns later, they're just back. More of them. More, and there's 2 Tylean armies over here trying to get on me too. Yeah, these guys are trying to get within striking distance. This is just unbelievably annoying at the moment. Well, I'm going to take Kholek. I just killed Thorgrim, and I've killed these other guys over and over again. I have slaughtered so many dwarves. I just don't have enough stacks at this point to keep inflicting the damage, so I really need to get more stacks built, and I can kind of try to focus on that in the next one. I know these guys are trying to ambush me back here.
Direct me, dark gods.
So let's see where they pop up at. And then Archaon's going to have to continue to flee. I can't stay to train because I believe these dwarfs can attack me from their current position. So I'm going to have to fall further up. Crap. Really? I went just a hair further than I could have there. That's frustrating. Whatever, that army's getting a little bit of strength back over time. I hate that you get attrition from having your armies around each other, because if I just put 2 armies together, we'd absolutely be able to face stomp everything that these people throw at me. But because of the stupid attrition thing, I have to do this type of hit and run type stuff, which puts me at a huge disadvantage. I'm going to auto-resolve this, though it's probably going to screw over my sorcerer. They seem to really like to hurt my sorcerer. I'm going to actually take my sorcerer out of the stack just momentarily. Okay, that's the one we already wrecked. There we go. Alright. So those 2 Tylean stacks that were following me are gone. So Kholek's got an escape route here. The dwarves could potentially catch up to me, I suppose. I may go over here and try and kill Clan Angren. They've been infuriating. So I may just send some forces over. Since Clan Angren's armies are chasing Kholek, I may just go ahead and work on sending an army over that way. Let's get an encampment. And I may also raise up another army and see if we can use it as a good distraction and a way to earn some more. Anyway, I think I'm out of time for this particular episode. Do hope you all enjoyed it. At least Kholek got some good smashing time in. Archaon's kind of leading everybody else's way. May not seem like the most valuable thing, but we got rid of Karakern. So slowly but surely we're hurting the dwarves. They lost the Black Mountains. They've never they actually just rebuilt Mount Gunbad, and we need to take that away because Mount Gunbad has gold. And we can't afford to give the dwarves access to any more funds. Let's Let's see how we're doing on horde growth. We're 4. So we'll be able to upgrade this building on the next one. Good. I might go ahead and just train some standard dragon ogres here. Just to fill out that army and make them strong and capable. And then let's get Kholek moved up here. Holy mackerel. There's a whole lot of hombres hiding out there. So now they're all coming after Kholek. So this ought to be interesting. Yeah, this is not going to work because this one's actually close enough to engage me. So I am going to have to fall back like this. And like I said, I'm going to have to try and take the opportunity. So they've all switched to chase Kholek at this point. But that's okay. I'll take Archaon. And if they're going to chase Kholek, I'll use him to do a lot of the bait and switch lightning strike stuff, and we'll see if we can get a chance to get back into some of the dwarf settlements that may be unprotected as a result. I'll see you all in the next episode. Appreciate MSI sponsoring. Appreciate you, my awesome viewers, being here to enjoy these episodes, and I do hope you enjoy it. If you want to see more, make sure to subscribe. It will keep you up to date with all the latest videos. See you on the next one. HeirofCarthage, signing out.